Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I'm just popping on today with a quick video, a flip through of the very first Flower Fairy journal of 2022 here at Junk Journals UK. So we have a soft bodied cover, a material cover, fabric cover that has been stitched round. It's been put on some cardboard. So soft bodied, but it has got a bit of strength to it, and frayed material, so stitched around and then allowed to fray up to the stitching. It's just one signature, but it is quite heavy, it's quite full. It's got lace, that is vintage lace, stitched on over the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and it is bound with some really deep blue cotton bias binding. And there's lots of it, so you can release it and let it be fatter if you want. It is quite fat when it opens itself out. Yep, and obviously the more you add to it, the fatter it will get. You can of course take things out of it if you don't like it that fat. It's roughly 6 inches by 9 inches. Oops, hope I'm staying in camera. I've tried to zoom in as much as I can so that you can see as much detail without me going off camera, so we'll see. So it's got a topper stitched on the front, which I made with book page, stamped book page, Tim Holtz, no, not Tim Holtz at all, he's not there. Who's this? Morris, William Morris frame, 3 lovely flower fairies, some stitching and some lovely frillies. On the inside, well, and the inside front and inside back, there is a sewn in pocket in the front. We've got a flip up Mary Cecily Barker Flower Fairy postcard, and inside it holds 2 tags, 2 pockets with 4 tags. That one going there or there? Can't remember. And yeah, torn pockets made from a masterboard. Go on in, that's it. Okay, so lots of lace down the edges and stitching. So it's made from book page, not a kit. Another torn pocket from a masterboard. A lovely page from one of the Flower Fairy books, storybooks, The Secret World of the Flower Fairies, a Mary Cecily Barker book. So the original Flower Fairies. Yeah, plenty of space for sticking things in yourself or writing, journaling, whatever you like to do. There's a pocket, 2 pockets there, but I've only got something in the top one, I haven't got anything in the back one. You can move them about as you see fit. I've got them both in there because they just show everything off nicely. So Gordon Benningfield book page, I've just put a tuck up there and a piece of Flower Fairy paper for journaling or keepsakes. So 2 tags in this pocket, Flower Fairy poem on the back, Flower Fairy playing card on the front, and I've just put some washi down the side of this paper to make sure it doesn't you know, get overly worn as you're turning the page, because it's quite a thin paper, that one. And I've just tucked it over the edge for effect rather than cut it fine. These are just embellishments. It's a colouring page from a Kath Kidston book. A fabric tag, which you can use just as a tag for journaling on, or you can just leave it as an embellishment, or you can actually cut the bits of fabrics off and use them either in this journal or somewhere else. So the whole make of this journal is on film. I've done it all on film from start to finish, and it is in a playlist should you wish to go and see it all or you've missed any. Okay, more book page. These are pictures from the Treasury, Flower Fairy Treasury books. It's a pocket so you can go in and get them out. They're double-sided. Am I the right side? Gosh, no, it's that side. Yeah, they're double-sided so you can take them out. back them if you want to make journal cards with them or make something else with them. I'm not at the right angle for getting in there. This is just Flower Fairies paper from a CD-ROM, as is that. So an uptuck, a hidden journal card, journal spot, and 2 little fairies lurking in there, and a beautiful one on the back, and just a tuck made from masterboard. Yeah, more journaling, pretty pages. Another William Morris frame with a flower fairy in it. Some straw paper, which I did manage to leave for you to do with what you would like. And I just stuck a label on the 2 pages so they weren't quite so bare. Okay, so a envelope hides the strings in the middle from the signature, and there is just a flower fairy postcard in there at the moment. Again, just another little embellishment on there, lace stitched on the page, a page edge embellishment on there, lots of journaling. So we're into the second half now. Another one of the pages from the Mary Cecily Barker Flower Fairy Treasury. That's a mouthful. And it's been backed as a journal card this time, and I've just put a little yes, turned it round now. Don't want to get my finger in too deep and spoil it. Oh, turn it round completely. Just a little embellishment card, topper, whatever you want that to be, just to play with. It's gone down the front. I'll get it out in a minute and put it on the right side. So more book page, some lovely pictures. That's the other page of the Cath Kidston colouring book. Just a bit of sari silk, I believe, on it. So this is a fabric flip, and underneath it more of the flower fairy images from one of the books. More journal space, just a bit of beautiful poetry from the flower fairy book, and its decoupage napkin over the top. So another Gordon Bedingfield picture there with a flower fairy on this time. A little envelope for journaling on there, a couple of little tickets in it. Nothing can be truer than fairy wisdom. And then a couple of big tags in, or bigger tags in here, just with flower fairies on and plain for journaling. Is that one in there? I think so, yeah. And then on the back, just for journaling and some lovely embellishments. A tag here that I've just put a little corner tab on, and a ruler measuring fairy feet on the back. Vintage lace on the bottom. More beautiful book page, and a belly band with a little tiny fairy sticker on there, and a postcard, again journaling with a flower fairy on. Another little bit of fabric stitched for effect on the corner, and another piece from one of the flower fairy books. This is my favourite piece in the whole book. It's just a slide made from a die cut with a bit of embellishment on it, and it's in a lovely, tucked that up, lovely lace pocket on a page that's book page, so it's quite strong, it will take it. Then on here we've got a paper clip with all sorts of loveliness on it, and the flower fairy from the is it a horse chestnut tree? We call them conkers in England anyway. Yeah, and this page is about the same things, so I'll put him on there so he can be with his tree. And then in the back again, the fabric pocket and a loaded pocket that comes out of it with a lovely envelope that was gifted to me. It's got flower fairy stamp on it, and a couple of pieces with flower fairies in the corner, journaling cards. Oops. And in the back, another one, another Flower Fairy stamp, just a bit of lace, and backed ready for journaling. And then the top of it just has a fabric cluster, or a fabric and paper cluster. So you can take that out and put a journal or a book or something in there if you want more writing space. And then the back is just the lovely fabric, nothing else. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing all that. I'd be interested to read your comments if you've got comments on it. Like I say, it will be in the Etsy shop probably, I don't know, half an hour at the most, probably, after this video airs. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. Like I say, it's in the playlist if you want to go and see, and yeah, pop back and see what we're up to tomorrow. I do hope I stayed in film, I stayed in shot. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.